G'day, Brett Thompson here, and welcome to the fourth and final video for the 7-Hour Sales Machine, Australia's #1 marketing implementation workshop, where instead of us telling you what to do and teaching you about marketing and cramming more information down your throat and expecting you to go home and try and fit it into life, right? Now what we do is we create an environment, right? An environment where you can actually implement and walk out at the end of the seminar with a marketing system that's all done and dusted, ready to go live, right? Because here's the thing, I've been watching business, I'm privileged enough to be able to coach and mentor business owners every single week, and I've been watching the effect that too much information has on a good business owner. I mean, there's amazing business owners there, maybe yourself, right? Very good at what you do. You've got incredible talents and skills, right? And you're very good at swimming in the lane you're swimming in, but you have to try to expect to be good at marketing as well. It's quite a massive undertaking to try and do it at the same time, right? Whereas someone like me can come in and help you with your marketing and show you what to do and give you templates and processes and shortcuts so you can get it done and dusted super fast. See, the effect that too much information has for a good business owner is in two ways. Number one, they get overwhelmed. They don't know what to do, right? They could have all the best intentions, and the other one is confidence, right? Suffering from the imposter syndrome, where you don't think you're good enough. Now, you might struggle with that every single day, and what happens is too much information feeds the imposter syndrome, where you think, oh, maybe I need to buy this, or maybe I need to sign up to that, or if maybe this is it, I'll go to a webinar, or I'll immerse myself in podcasts and read books, all that kind of stuff. So you're going down a path of fear, but it's disguised as practicality. It's disguised as being kept busy, but the reality is, you need to stop. I mean, you don't need to stop. Education is so important, but you have to come to a time when you have to execute, right? You have to execute. Don't mistake an education for execution, right? And that's what we're going to do. We want to create an environment where you can get it done, right? Simple as that, right? And the other thing is that the hard way of doing this is trying to do it yourself, right? I mean, there's good lessons in doing it yourself, but let me tell you what's going to happen. Doing it yourself, it's very costly. You can spend a lot of time trying to work it out, and because you don't have clarity, you're going to be likely to jump from things to things, and that's and again, you're dimming your light to the world. You've probably got a good purpose where you can serve the world in a massive way, and there's people in your industry who are crushing it right now, and they're no better than you, right? They haven't been in the industry as long as you. They probably haven't got the same level of high morals that you do, yet they're absolutely crushing it. Why? Here's why. Because they have got a marketing system, right? And you hear the word marketing funnel. They've got a marketing funnel, same thing. They've got a marketing system that brings in leads and then automatically upgrades them to a paying client, and it's all systematized, right? If you don't have one yet, right, then you need to get one. If you've heard the term marketing funnel for longer than 6 months, but you still don't have one, why not? Right? Ask yourself, why don't you? Right? Is it because you don't know what to do? That's normal, right? That's where I come in. Is it because you might be worried about what people think if you put your business out there in a way and it fails? I'm not sure. Whatever the case, right? If you've heard about marketing funnel long enough and you haven't got one up there now, you need to do it, right? And education, more information is not the answer. You need to just get something at some shape or form up there live, right? Because the people that are crushing it in your business, they're no better than you, right? What they're doing is they're better at executing, they're better at implementing, right? So that's what Lanika and I, that's how we're going to serve, that's how we make our difference in the world. Lanika is a doctor of metaphysics. I'm a complete marketing nerd. If you want to hear a bit about my story, you can catch it in one of the earlier videos, but going from 16K to 200K and then helping generate over $227 million worth of sales, you can't accidentally do that, right? So I know my thing, Lanika knows hers thing, and we come together and we create an environment to implement, right? And you need a marketing system that's modernized. Marketing systems that worked 2 or 3 years ago are outdated. People aren't opted in for the same things they are opted in for these days. One of my most recent marketing funnels made me $22,000 in 48 hours, right? I'm going to give that to you because that's what we're going to kind of model your marketing system on, right? Because ultimately we want to protect yourself from yourself. What do I mean by that? See, you are your own, in most cases, you are your own enemy. I mean, most people that we know that they're good in what they do, right? But they have self-doubt if they're good enough to write copy that converts. They might be overwhelmed with technology and things like that. So here's the thing: we want to kind of protect yourself from yourself in the way where we're going to create an environment that's safe, supportive. We're going to give you, I'm going to give you fill-in-the-blank templates so you can write your high-converting emails, because this is the components of a successful marketing funnel. You ready? High-converting emails. You need website copy for your lead magnet, for your step 2 page, which you call a tripwire, and your main offer, which is your third step. And you need Facebook ads, you need Facebook retargeting ads, and potentially video scripts. Well, here's the good news, right? We're going to get all that done in 3 days. And you can try and do it yourself. And good luck, you can try and do it yourself. No one's stopping you, right? But what will happen is, unless you really love staring at a blank screen, right, you don't know until it works, until you put it into the market, right? So what I'm going to do, I've got proven templates and formats. Formulas that I'm going to give you. So at the workshop, you're not looking at a blank screen. You're going to have fill in the blank templates. We're going to punch out all that marketing collateral in 3 days. 3 days, right? So let me tell you, that's the slow way of trying to do it yourself. That's slow. It's expensive. It's frustrating. It's painful, and it's overwhelming, right? The easy way is like the Band-Aid. You rip it off, put yourself in lockdown, and get it done and dusted. All done and dusted under the masterful guidance of myself, Lanika, the team. We've got copywriting templates just so you can get all the marketing system done and dusted, so you leave and it's pretty much ready to go, right? How cool is that? Now you might be thinking, oh, hold on, do I have time to do this? Let me tell you about time. I promise you now, like the 3 days you'll have to put into this seminar, you will spend 10, 20, 30 times, 100 times more trying to do this yourself, right? Or even paying someone who's like a cheap copywriter to try and do it for you, right? Let me tell you this, you'll never save yourself more than with a cheap copywriter than what you'll make from someone who writes good copy, right? So we want to see this workshop. We're not expecting you to come back and back all the time. You don't need to do this workshop once, because we're going to give you a skill that pays you for life. Let me tell you, like I said before, there's people in your industry who are no better than you. They're crushing it, right? Not fair. They've got a great marketing system. So I want to help you do that, and then you can get back on into your life. But now here's the thing: we don't run free seminars. So I mean, if you're new into this industry, you might be really attracted to the free seminars, and a lot of them that are run by friends of mine, and they're very good and very valuable, right? But it comes a time when you've got enough with the information, you've got to start implementing. So this is an implementation workshop, right? Very, very different. Some people are going to watch this and go, great, yes, I need it, but they're going to keep going and immersing themselves and keeping themselves busy, learning. But listen, if you're not running Facebooks every single day, bringing leads like your competitors, then you've got to do something about it, hey? And there's two things. Let me tell you what's going to make you make a successful marketing campaign for you. And listen up to this, right? There's, what makes up a successful marketing campaign is 3 areas. 60% of the success is to do with the market, finding a hungry audience that's hungry for what you want, and that's responsive, right? That's 60% of the success comes to the market, right? That's why a lot of people make the mistake. They fall in love with their product and they try and sell it, but they don't think about the market first. You always start with the market first. I'm going to show you how to do that. Then the second thing, 20% of the success is coming up with an irresistible offer that they want, right? And the final 20% that makes it all happen is the copywriting to carry it all through, right? So let me tell you this. In 95% of the cases, the success, your next marketing breakthrough, all you have to do is come up with an irresistible offer that converts. I tell you, I kid you not. And there's 2 ways to make that happen. Number 1 is a big idea, all right, because you have to know the right product offering on what's convert. Things that converted 2-3 years ago do not convert today, right? We're talking about modernized marketing right now. That's what we're going to help you create, a modernized marketing system, right? So the big idea, and the other one is copywriting to carry that message through. So you can have a great the market, you can have the 60% market, but if your message is off key, then it's not going to convert. You're going to suffer poor conversion. So we want to line all that up, right? Line all that up. And the way to do that, I want to put my brain in your business. I've helped businesses go from 30 million to 40 million in 18 months. I've helped some launches that were expecting $500,000 in 4 weeks go to 1.6 million in 2 weeks. I've helped a business owner just make one tweak and were able to double their databases in 48 hours. I've helped newbies who hadn't even had sales before make $16,000 in a week, right? So that's my skill. I'm not great at everything, but when it comes to marketing, look, I'd love to put my brain in your business. I want to help you come up with the right marketing system, the right product offerings, right? Make sure you're comfortable with that, and then we're going to get together. There's going to be 100 people in the room, and we're going to write your emails. I got to write your website, your website copy for your squeeze page, your step 2 page, and your step 3 page. And we're going to do Facebook ads, right? And hey, if that's nervous for you, if you don't think you can do it, that's normal. What I'm going to tell you now is that I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to give you fill in the blank templates, workbooks, and also I'm going to give you this little thing here, right? See this here? This is a USB card full of swipe files that people paid me, you know, up to 6 figures to write marketing campaigns for, full of marketing swipes. So you don't have to look at a blank screen ever again, right? So anyway, it's on the Gold Coast. It's May 26th, 27th, and 28th, which is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come up and treat this as a getaway to the Gold Coast. Have Sunday off. You'll need a break, right? And one of the big benefits from coming to an implementation workshop is this: the amazing confidence boost you're going to get is going to be huge, right? Because all of a sudden you might walk in, to start with, you might walk in the room and say, can I really do this? Can I actually write a marketing system in 3 days? I mean, if you feel like that, everyone feels like that at the start. If you want to listen to the earlier videos, we've done 6 of these similar to this, you know, for 6 years running. And we stopped it for 3 years because we've just updated it so it's modernized marketing. Again, what worked 3 years ago doesn't work now. So if you've got a purpose and a passion to really serve the world, if you've got a business that you can really think makes a difference, but you're getting in the way of yourself, or you're overwhelmed, or you need some clarity, or you need some some good copyright to get your message articulated into the market, then hey, you know, I don't want to be someone who just gives you information on top of everything else you're learning. I want to bring you into an environment, right, a safe, supportive and fun, energized environment with everyone else, and we're going to get it done. So at the end of the workshop, you're ready to go, and you can finally make a difference in the world and in your business, and get the money and the income that you deserve. Because hey, I see too many good business owners who, because of overwhelm and because their marketing's not working, it affects their confidence, right? And that's the saddest thing. See, as an entrepreneur, the number one thing you have to protect is your confidence. Is your confidence. And here's the thing: one of the best ways to get a confidence boost, believe it or not, and tell me if I'm wrong, is to get a big cash injection, right? Get a marketing system that works. That's going to build your confidence in. That's what I want to do for you. And at the end of the 3 days, you're going to feel so confident because you've got a skill that pays you for life. Because never again you have to have constraints about your marketing. Right? You don't have to, if you want to write a Facebook ad that you know there's a form that's going to work, open up the workbook, there it is, you can punch it out super fast. That's just one of the many things you're going to be doing. Anyway, so it's, like I said earlier, we don't run free events. We do, there's a time and a place for free events. This is an implementation workshop, right? So this is for my paying members. So they pay in excess of $10,000, $12,000 a year to get mentored by me. So this is a fulfillment workshop. Right, so anyone who wants to come to this workshop to knock on the door and come in will be $997. But if you're watching this at the right time, then you can get the early bird price for $497, right? And again, you'll get the swipe files, you get my the template, fill in the blank, you get my other previous courses, which if you want to watch video 3, you get my 7-hour sales letter course, you get another one which is called the 48-hour funnel, you get my brain working in your business, right? And helping you come up with a product offering so you know what to do. And that's really what you need to do. You don't need to be the world's best copywriter. You don't need to be a great graphic artist or developer. You just need to know what to do next. And that's really what I want to show you, what to do next, right? So $497, I encourage you to take action on this page or wherever you see in the video, because this is one of those events it'll pay you for life, and you'll always come back to this with the resources and do amazing stuff. And let me tell you one other thing just in closing, right? You might think, $495, gosh, that's, right now that seems like a lot for a seminar, because you're probably used to, drowning yourself in free seminars. Here's the thing: if you don't do this, you will spend $497 in a week on Facebook ads that don't convert, right? You'll spend, and over and over and over again, right? Because let me see, the cost of ignorance is way outweighs that, and that also you'll also spend money on time, with trying to craft your offer together and try and put something into the marketplace and put all this energy into it and find out it doesn't convert. Like, you spend way more. You spend thousands of dollars on stuff that doesn't work. I want to kind of stack the odds in your favor, right? come into an environment where you've got a good marketing brain and good, personal development brain with Lanika and a team to help you implement, and we're going to get your marketing done. We can finally get you into the market with a modernised marketing system that gets leads and money and really changes your life. So anyway, take action on this page, limited to 100 seats. I look forward to seeing you, and on the other side of this video, I'll give you all the other details you need to know. Bye for now.